So I'm here in Slovenia because it's Easter holidays and I brought the kids out here. They're half Slovene. This is where they grew up for a few years of their life before coming to London. And while I'm out here, I hear about Michael Howard's complete stupidity over Gibraltar, where Spain was just given a veto over the end deal of the EU with Gibraltar, and this was interpreted as threats to sovereignty, yada yada yada, talk about warships from the Telegraph and counting up the size of our army versus theirs. Now the thing is, for those of us that have family across Europe or business dealings across Europe, have worked in different places in Europe or have European partners on projects, all of this kind of crap is extremely frustrating, because I'm proud to be British. I'm proud of our reputation that we did have for being fair play, for being level-headed, for being intelligent, for being together and measured and all this kind of stuff. But when we have politicians, not just any politicians, like ex-leaders of the Conservative Party like Michael Howard and Ian Duncan Smith, diving straight into the jingoistic stuff, the war talk, then this really sours relationships. It makes us look like a complete dick across Europe, and that has lots of impacts across employment and partnerships and so forth and so on. We've heard of lots of examples already. So what do we do about this? Again, is always the question, because you can complain, but then you've got to think, what do you do about it? Well, we clearly cannot trust our politicians to run the show in a sensible way. The loudest ones will constantly get attention from the BBC and from other news channels, and they'll be the ones on ranting about how we're being punished or ranting about how we should do this and that to them. What we need to do as society, as British societies like Science Society or in health or in tech, all the different parts of UK society that value our relationship with the EU, we need to be fighting for that on our own terms. We have to talk about our European communities and our global communities and how we keep those cohesive. And we need to push that through to the media, as well as pushing it through to politicians. We need to push it on social media, because we are the ones that need to keep all of this together and try and sidestep the mess that some of our more aggressive politicians are going to cook up. So, from Slovenia, catch you soon.